good evening one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us.
So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Misses everything. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. No, terrible shot. End of the over, 3 off it. The Titans are 3 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Aurora, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Crash! Beautiful. Aurora from the pavilion end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. The bowler looks really confident. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one, though.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nearly gets the edge. Rana with a great delivery there. Great shot through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drilled that one away. Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. The Titans are 23 for 1.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Over. The Titans are 38 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. They've gone up here.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Good shot, a beauty.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A direct hit and this could be gone. Going a long way. What a shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the high court end. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gets that away. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely bowling.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Chakravati from the pavilion end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Timed that perfectly.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Butler has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Nice shot. Hit straight to gully. Straight to the fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. The bowler looks really confident. Couldn't get it through the field.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Over. The Titans are 89 for 1. Narayan coming into the attack from the pavilion end. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Everyone's gone up. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. 3 added in that over. The Titans are 92 for 2. Russell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Misses everything. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Good shot. A beauty. 11 runs added there. The Titans are 121 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond? That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
Sudarshan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nearly gets the edge. Russell with a great delivery there. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Over. The Titans are 145 for 3.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Aurora coming back into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Eight runs added in that over. The Titans are 153 for 4. Narayan into the attack now from the high court end. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Aurora from the pavilion end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs a direct hit. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
No. Terrible shot. Pinged off the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Can't stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, great shot.
Not what they were after. 6 off the last ball. Now it's 4 more.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Chakravati from the high court end. That's out. Caught. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
the 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 5 off it. The Titans are 215 for 8.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Ali to wrap up the innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Oh my, that's racing away.
A lovely flowing on drive there. No problems at all getting it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. Just go way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. Kolkata have been set a target of 239 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult... chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 3 off it. Kolkata are 3 for none. The right armour is... Coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Edged. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Narayan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Siraj from the high court end. Drilled that one away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
You can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut to the boundary. 4 runs.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. Kolkata at 26 for 2. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Kolkata 32 for 3. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Everyone's gone up. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Siraj will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
End of the 5th in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
Brilliant diving stop. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Siraj from the high court end. Krishna, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the high court end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Khan with a huge appeal. Great shot. at least one on offer.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive outside edge. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata, a 49 for 3.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Khan from the High Court end. over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be full.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Edged. What a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot, straight to gully. Doesn't beat the infield. Khan has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Perfectly timed. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, Kolkata are 72 for 4.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Going with spin now.
How will the bowler respond?
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over, Kolkata are 95 for 4. Sai Kishore from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
How will he reply?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
15 runs out of there. Kolkata, 110 for 4. Khan back on now. Swept away but finds the fielder. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 117 for 4. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That is quite extraordinary. Singh, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Edge, but it drops safely. Sai Kishore with a huge appeal. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Brilliant shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
smacks that away through the gap.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Singh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Krishna coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say. Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Huge. That has flown.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Huge edge.
Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
Iyer has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rate's demanding more from them if they can.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the high corner.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A few moves made in the field.
Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Iyer, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Siraj over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Could that be out? looks like it. Oh, great running. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Sharma given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Aya has got a fire lit under them now. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.